You've gone too far and you messed with me. You messed with me. You messed with me. How did you know when I was growing up that I didn't like the word Federalist? How did you know in my brain and my thoughts before I was here? How did you know that I didn't like that word? How did you remember? These judges are going too far. There was only one so-called president, but that president was the second president was more so Democratic Republic. Or maybe Republican. Or both. Well, Quincy was Democratic Whig, or both. No, he wasn't a Whig, but he was going to be a Whig. Adams and Fillmore, second and 13th, and 13th, they were against slavery, but it was part of the law then. It was part of America back then. Well, maybe I think Adams was 50-50 on slavery. That means he was partial to it. Adams would be against gay marriage. Because Quincy helped these black brothers and saying that they were equal. No, yeah, wait. Yeah, Quincy Adams, yeah, he had a family too. I'm not sure if maybe if he was older. I mean, he might have been for bi rights, but wait, what's bi right? One would have to be totally gay. One would have to be. The other person would have to be totally gay. The other person. Quincy was straight. Obviously, if one wasn't straight, then you're missing out. And if she's your lover, yes, she would put her. So, yeah. So Adams wouldn't. The Hyman, he wouldn't support gay marriage. John Adams would not support gay marriage. He couldn't end slavery. Quincy couldn't end slavery. Because there was Lincoln, and then there was Lyndon Baines Johnson. Wyoming had the first state for more women's was the first state for women's got to vote. And even if it was less populated, they had women there and they had farmers, so they had women there. Maybe some Amish women in Wyoming, in early Wyoming. There's a song in the lyric, "Party Like It's 1699," and I'm just saying that, and it's a bit funny, sort of. 3014 AD. Yes. Yeah, Mars Constitution. You can't just have gays. You literally can't just have gays not on Mars. You can't. You can't. It's impossible. It's not possible. It's not possible. This one rocker and bomb off on it says Christians were given a bad rap. And just because I said can't doesn't mean that it's not C to the C. It's not that. Christians aren't saying you can't. I meant to say it's not possible. You won't be gay. You shouldn't be gay on Mars because then you would die out. Unless you're a cyborg, part man, part android, or your android more than man, like Vader, or not like Vader, or Sorlin. But hopefully your breathing's alright. Plain. I would like a woman to go to Mars. I would like her to be my woman. I'm pretty sure most of the aliens are big. How come we haven't colonized Mars already? Did I mention all those series or... Why can't I be on Mars right now? Why? What for? Was I bothering? What? So we have the Mars Constitution. I would like to add something to the Mars Constitution. I also like Mars the Martian, and he has a canine, and he has those birdies. I think they're on his side, the birdies. Yeah, he has the canine, and also... Did it say something about the thing? What was the year? What year was that from? Well, supposedly it was going to happen this year. On my birthday. So, it didn't happen. Something was supposed to happen on the 4th of... a couple months ago. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. The British even have low taxes probably right now as well. One time my dad said they were sort of high. No, that must have been a long time ago. That must have been a long time ago because a lot of people are on welfare. So why would he pay taxes? It doesn't mean anything. I hope you can. I hope you can make it to me though. Hope you can roll to me though. Two more. How come no one's acknowledged my presence? I will. Oh, I thought that did. I was gonna mention that. Chris was crucified, metaphorically. Well, supposedly, they were Protestant or something like that. There's been one couple, maybe a couple. Frank? Not Frank. Yeah, he liked Christmas too, or whatever. How's not? Garfield was he was a preacher. He was really smart. He got a degree. I got a degree.